Well guys, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness seems to be another victim of leaks that have been on the internet for quite a while. They were once considered to be nonsense, but then when you look at the latest trailer and you see more evidence pointing towards these leaks in fact being real, you start to question everything that you know. And then people related to those original leaks and scoops come back and give you another bombshell that completely changes everything. Okay, so bear with me here because this is going to sound absolutely insane, but trust me, it gets even more insane when you start thinking about it. So we've heard for a while that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness would in fact bring us to the Fox X-Men universe, or at least some version of it. Well, that still remains to be the case here. We are going to go to that universe or some version of it. We will in fact see Patrick Stewart as Professor X. Now, previous leaks that came out along with a bunch of those Spider-Man leaks and leaks for Hawkeye and everything also were accompanied with various concept art and early designs of what looked to be the Professor X scene. Essentially, it had Professor X and he was working with a bunch of Ultron drones in the X mansion or underneath it where the X-Jet is and where they, suit up and everything from the films. He was in his hover chair. And before him, we saw Doctor Strange being escorted by more Ultron drones, and he was about to be tossed into jail. At the time, the outfit he was wearing was mostly blue, and he had these energy shackles. In the latest trailer, we actually see that exact outfit without the cape and everything, and we see those blue energy shackles on Doctor Strange. I will actually slow down that clip right now so you can see them as he's fighting Baron Mordo. So this is literally exact from that concept art, the same idea with the shackles, the handcuffs, whatever you want to call them. Now it gets even more interesting, as we are hearing that Professor X might not be the only character from that universe that appears. Instead, they're going to go a little bit more into it and introduce us to more twisted versions of other characters. Now, nobody's saying who or how they might be presented, but apparently Professor X is just going to be like the tip of the iceberg here. There may or may not be cameos of other X-Men in, from what I've heard personally from somebody I know that can confirm some of this, in rather terrible positions and almost looking like they're being tortured, which makes me believe that Professor X and these Ultron bots are probably working together and have captured mutants and are harvesting them or using them for something. It almost seems like that. Again, there's a lot of stuff out there that's being conflated, but since I was able to confirm a piece of this info with somebody I talked to, this sounds absolutely insane. I wonder how they're actually going to pull this off and how people react to this, and what the ultimate, end goal is going to be with Professor X and the X-Men. But this is honestly just one of those things where you hear about it, you're like, I don't know if I can believe this. But then the more the leaks start coming out and they start lining up with footage, you realize we're doing Spider-Man No Way Home all over again. It's all turning out to be true.